Hey guys, it's Jillian here from OnceUponATimeFitness.com, and today I wanted to talk to you about students that do not talk. So I know as you're coming into this and you're teaching new students, you're meeting new students, a lot of your students might be really young, or it might be their first time with exposure to English, and you know, they're very beginning learners, and a lot of times the kids won't talk. They won't repeat anything. They kind of just look at you with that blank stare. And today I wanted to kind of inform you, educate you about why this is and what you as a teacher can do to help these students. So in the world of education, this is actually called the silent period. It's totally normal. Most ESL, ELL students go through this period at some point in time. And this isn't just talking about students that you are teaching on a platform such as like VIP Kid or Palefish or OutSchool or any of these other places. This is talking about all students that are learning a second language. And it's totally normal, it's totally okay. It's one of the stages of learning. So in this silent period, students tend to listen and observe what's going on more than they're actually going to speak. So a lot of times you might be saying like, apple, 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 apple. Like the kids are not repeating it. But you have to understand that while you are doing this, the students are still soaking in the information and they're still learning from you. That's why Palefish and probably some of the other platforms, I'm not familiar with them, but that's why Palefish in particular has these games and stuff set up for the younger levels. Because that's the way that studies have shown that students in their silent period and moving out of their silent period learn best. That way, if they're not going to interact with you verbally, we have other ways that we can do that. So according to Brown University, they suggest that you can incorporate art and play, using single words and short phrases, interacting with others, movement, and experimental activities. So I just wanted to give you an idea of what that would look like in your classroom. One of the things that you can do is, instead of saying, you know, what is this? You can say something like, find the janitor, find the apple, where is the, or circle the, then whatever the vocabulary word is. And you can eventually build on to that, encouraging them to say the word and then a phrase and then the full sentence. Break it up into short sections, because that's going to help. Another thing that you can do is use movement. So if you're teaching the word jump, actually have the students jump. You know, can you jump? Jump. Can you run? Have them pretend to run. If you're teaching things like that. If you're teaching, you know, the word, this goes back into TPR. So if you're teaching the word like ball, you know, ball, ball, or throw, or eat, you know what I mean? Like, use movements that will actually help it like register in their brain better too. And then you have the activities, you know, we have the little whack-a-mole activity. So you say like, where is the letter A? And then they find the letter A. One way that you can actually assess what they're learning and see how well they're doing in classes as well. You have to realize that even though these students might not be saying the words, they're still absorbing, and learning what you're teaching them. Students in their silent period also need a little bit more time sometimes to answer questions than students who are not in their silent period. So if you do get them talking, you know, kind of try to look at them and see, like, does it look like the wheels are turning in their head? Does it look like they're trying to think about what they want to say? Does it look like they're about to answer? If they're about to answer, try not to cut them off and let them try to get the answer on their own. And if you see the wheels turning and you're like, okay, they're trying to think of it, you can kind of give them a clue. So say they're trying to say the word apple. Instead of saying apple to them, just give them the first sound. Ah. You do like syllables like this. You can just kind of give them context clues, or you can give them physical clues, verbal clues. You can give them some kind of clue so that they can come up with the answer on their own. It's also really empowering for them too when they're like, yeah, they got it. And then another way that you can encourage them to come out of the silent period is to celebrate small successes. So one of the things that you might want to do is, if you get them to talk and they actually say the full sentence, or they say a phrase, or they made some sort of like huge improvement, you know, really like celebrate that. Like, yes, you were so awesome. Like, really celebrate that with them, because it's going to encourage them to do more. They're going to feel good about it, and they're going to open up more. They're going to come out of that silent period sooner. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about that really helps is relating the content to the student and relating to the student. So say you have a student that's learning the colors, and bring that to the other side of the screen. Bring that to their house. So say, you know, what color is your shirt? Can you find something blue? Can you find something red? And, you know, look for something in your house, on your desk, and encourage them to do some, you know, encourage them to do the same, because that's going to really bring it to their own life. What colors do you see? Can you tell me the colors? Can you find a green one? Find a green one.
Green.
All right, find a yellow one.
Yellow.
Find a blue one. Very good. You know the colors. If you're learning the word mother, instead of just repeating the word over and over and over, have them point to their mother. Where is your mother? And then when they point to their mother, they're actually doing two things. You're relating the content to their own personal life so that it becomes something more personal to them and it sticks with them more, but you're also incorporating movements, which does this magical thing in the brain and helps them connect the word to what the word means so much easier. I hope that this video helped you, or does help you in the future with students who are in their silent period. Be patient with them. It will come, and I will promise you, I mean, I've taught students, I love when I get little babies. I love when I get new students. I love when I get little students, because after you teach them for a long time, like say you teach them for like a year and they're taking 2 or 3 classes a week, a year later, all of a sudden it's going to register to you like, oh my goodness, I remember where this kid started at. I remember when this kid came into class and they didn't want to talk to me. They barely wanted to look at me. They cried, they screamed, they threw toys at me, they ran away and hid under the couch, like whatever it might be. Like, you're gonna go back and, you know, after time and experience and really working with them so that they can leave that silent period, they become these amazing English speakers, and it's so phenomenal to watch. So when you get these students that are in their silent period, be patient with them. Try some of those techniques, you know, try to get them to say it. If you can't get them to say it, give them a clue, and if it still doesn't work, have them circle it on the screen. Sometimes kids just need to work out that silent period on their own, and it's okay. It's okay. We are there to help them learn English, and listening and observing English is actually a pretty big part of that as well. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that this helped you in some way. Make sure you hit subscribe and click the like button on this video if it did. And if you have any experiences you'd like to share about this yourself, I'd love to hear them down in the comments. Alright guys, I'll see you later. My name is Abel. My name is Abel. Hello, my name is Jill. What's your name? My name is Mr. Panda. What's your name? Hello, Abel. Chair. Table. Puppet. Can you circle the table? Circle the table. Table. Very good. Table. Table. Circle the chair. Circle the chair. Yes! Yes! Good job! Yay! Yay! Come in. Oh, thank you. Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Me too. I'm good too. I like your house. Abel, what color is your house?
Pink.
It's pink. Very good. I like your house. Oh, what is that? Is that a window?
Yes.
Oh, you have so many windows.
Yes.
That's good because it is sunny outside. Is it sunny today?
Ayo.
Is it sunny or no?
No. Good night.
Oh,
Good
it's
night.
nighttime. It's nighttime.
Good night.
It's nighttime?
Yes. Good night.
Oh, good night, Abel. Oh, look, there's a moon. Well, it's not nighttime at my house. At my house, it's good morning. Uh-oh. Do you want to be the watermelon or the corn?
Watermelon at heart.
How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Oh, I know. I will draw a picture of you.
Okay.
There you go. Now you are the corn and the watermelon.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
So what am I? I'm not corn and I'm not watermelon. What can I be?
Yeah. Rabbit.
I should be a rabbit? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. I should make a pink rabbit. There we go. A pink rabbit?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. How many cars do you see?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 13.
13 cars. Very good. Which car do you like? I like this car. I like the red car.
And like the
Do you like the pink one? Oh, you like all of these cars?
yeah.
Oh, you like all of the cars.
Yeah.
Say, I like all of them.
I like all of them.
Very beautiful. Can you trace the number 13? Good. How many puppets do you see?
14.
Good. I see 14 puppets. Let's count. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, that was amazing. Can you trace the number 14?
Okay.
Perfect. Which puppet do you like? I like the unicorn puppet.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Dun, da, da, da. Dun, dun, da, dun, dun. Da,
Oh,
dun.
say, I like.
All of the
I like
puppets.
all of the puppets. Very good. You are so good.